What's up, everybody? Today is Friday, April 26th. Yesterday we talked about accountability, why we hire coaches, and why it helps us stay accountable. So I want to talk about a few things, commonly such like excuses, or why things get hard, and why we do what we do. I used to do it. I'm not even going to lie and say I didn't. I used to always look for that fad diet, that quick diet that was going to get me leaner. Because, like I said, I've came from somewhere that I can relate to a lot of people. But, you know, I've tried every diet under the sun. And I talked a lot, like I said, with Dave Barry. And we've always talked, and he's a big proponent. You're in a calorie deficit. That's all that matters. He makes sure you get your vitamins, your micronutrients, and your macronutrients are all on point. If not, you have to supplement. So like for most people, vitamin D3, we're always low. I suggest having a blood test done, but typically 5,000 IUs a day. With that said, so let's talk about why we make excuses. I said before that everybody will always ask, when's my cheat meal? When do I get a cheat meal? First off, when we talk about a cheat meal should be the final meal of your day. Why? Because what's going to happen if you make it like meal 2? What do you want meal 3 to be? Well, I had pizza for meal 2, so let's do meal 3. Let's have some more pizza. So this way, you get satiated knowing that it's your last meal. You can look forward to it all day, and you get it in. Okay? Let's say pizza and a small ice cream. Whatever it is. Who knows? But why do we make excuses? Because it's hard. I just can't do this. Yes, you can. Everybody can do this. It's how bad do you want it? You know, I don't want to relate addicts, but let's talk about how addicts operate. How many times can an addict go to rehab because you forced them to? What's typically going to happen in the end? I said typically. I'm giving you hypotheticals. I'm not here to make anybody angry, but you can't make anybody quit. I found this one out plenty within my family, with myself. The only way you're going to get somebody to quit is if they want to quit, if they want to change. The same goes for a diet. The same goes for training. So when the excuses start to come out, well, I just didn't have time. Get up earlier. You can throw any excuse at me on the book, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to come right back. You know, if it takes you getting up an hour earlier, do it. You're missing that bit of sleep. Oh well, go to bed an hour earlier. But, you know, I just had something happen in my life that I just couldn't cook. Okay, then go get, I'll tell you a cheap, easy, quick one. Go to Kroger's and get a rotisserie chicken. Tear off the skin. There's your chicken. You know, it's just small little subtle things, you know. Well, I didn't have time. I'm going to tell you, it's quicker to make a home meal than go get fast food most of the time. You may not think so because you're in the car for 20 minutes, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes back, and then it takes you maybe 5 to 10 minutes to get your food. There's 30 minutes. I can make a whole, 4 or 5 pounds of chicken in that time. And I can also saute some vegetables or whatever else it takes in that time. So I know that it's just the fact on how bad do you want it. I can't reiterate that enough. If you want something bad enough, you're going to do it, and it's going to happen. So you have to make it happen. Can you make it happen? Will you make it happen? That's up to you. Not me, not anybody else in this world. It's up to you. I've said this numerous times. If you want to change, you can change. If you want to be happy, you can be happy. So when we keep moving forward, once again, that whole forward thing, we have to understand that people aren't going to support you fully along the way. That's why I say a cheat meal is one meal, not a day. I've told you guys my post show on the Michigan. I ate like crap on Sunday, and I put on, it was like 12 pounds. I know most of it's water, but that's how quickly it can happen. But let's take a common person who's dieting, and they have a cheat day, and they gain 12 pounds. What happens? What happens to that person's mind when that happens? You know, it's pretty hard to fathom. Well, I just put in, you know, let's say 8 weeks of work, and I just lost 15 pounds. Now I'm sitting here after one day of eating bad. Is it even worth it? That's what goes through the mind. Is it worth it? You know, they don't understand that by Wednesday, as long as they keep on the, you know, they get right back on track, all that water will flush out of the system, and they'll be right back to where they were. Yeah, they might have taken a small step back, but they can keep moving forward. But what happens with most people when that happens? Oh, screw it, I don't want to do it anyway. So I can't reiterate enough, stop making excuses and start going to work. If you want it, you can take it. It's yours. Go get it. Okay? Hope everybody has a marvelous weekend, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.